What comes included in the box is the driver installation CD with installation manual. You also get a HIS case badge sticker. You get a DVI VGA adapter, crossfire bridge, as well as some PCI Express power adapters. Now, taking a look at the card in some detail, we can see that the overall length of it isn't really that large. There are longer cards on the market like the 5970, but obviously there are smaller cards, but obviously the more performance that you get in a card, the bigger it's going to be. We can see that it does actually use the reference design. It's just slightly styled with a Radeon HD6850 HIS sticker, as well as a HIS branded fan. Taking a look at the underneath of the card, we can see that it's this sort of deep aqua colour, and we can see exactly where the heatsink bolts on from this side, and we can see exactly where the clamp is, which will be underneath the GPU. Specification wise, you can find the full detailed specs in our review over at etechnix.com, but this has got some of the main features that all AMD Radeons have got today, including full DirectX 11 support. This card uses the PCI Express 2.1 bus, but obviously it is backwards compatible with earlier revisions. One thing you will find with this card is it is quite power hungry. Even looking at the box, it did originally ask for a 400 watt power supply minimum. Now it's actually stated that they need a 500 watt minimum power supply, so it is compensating with the rest of your system. Although it is quite power hungry, it still only requires one 6-pin PCI Express power connector. If you are quite a big enthusiast or quite a big gamer, you may want to have multiple graphics cards, and this one does give you the ability to do that with its crossfire configuration port. Sadly, you can only have two-way crossfire. You haven't got the ability to do 3- or 4-way crossfire, but we have noticed, which you will see in our benchmarks over at etechnix.com, that there was a very vast amount of improvement on performance when we did crossfire this card. As this is a Radeon 6850 and is based on the reference design, it does take up 2 slots in your case. The first one has got ventilation holes on and also a DVI connection, whereas the second part of the card has a DVI connection, HDMI, and also a display port.